First date was at Bank Cafe, which is on 30th and 3rd, and we went there because we both lived in the area, and we wanted to go somewhere close because it was a blind date. Neither of us knew what the hell we were getting into. Our first kiss was also at the Bank Cafe. This was after a few drinks, and I believe at some point during the night we were ordered by the fellow bar patrons to go get a room. The first person to say I love you was Randee. I was very surprised to hear such a thing, as I'd never imagined anybody actually saying that to me other than my parents or my grandma or the other family members who might feel the need to say it. Shortly thereafter that, I think it was during Blobbins, first Blobbins. I think we were in a hotel room and it popped out of me. And I'm sure I meant for it to pop out, but it was a very Chandler thing from Friends when it popped out. But I figured, what the heck, I said it, I'm going with that and tried to pick it back. Most commonly used phrase, see, for me that's difficult because I have many of them, and they change, I would say bi-monthly. There's always a new one that comes into the lead. I would say probably most often it would be yo. I would order for myself a Macallan 12 Rocks. I would get for Randee whatever fruity drink was on the menu that she most desired. The worst meal. Now, as many of you know, when it comes to Randee's cooking, there are many, many worse meals. But I'm going to have to go with the number one, the time that she decided to make us, I believe it was king crabs, and we ended up having these big old crabs, and she tried boiling them or cooking them or whatever, and then you need to crack them open. We had no cracker, so we take out a ball peen hammer and proceed to hammer one of the crabs open. Coming out of the crabs, of this now cooked crab, was guts that basically looked like raw calamari. That was the worst meal Randee has ever attempted to make. Leaving my clothes all over the place. Of course, the answer to this one is the tie I wore to your cousin Melanie's wedding. And I still find this amazing because that tie was the gift of a gay man who should know his fashion better than that orange piece of shit tie that everybody hates so very much. I was surprised to learn this, but yes, that is what you would throw out. Favorite movies Favorite movie is easy. Star Wars. Favorite song now is Randee knows that probably the answer is going to be something from Iron Maiden. So, in actuality, I don't really have a favorite song per se, but I will accept as a correct answer Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, because I've actually she's heard me say that song name within the past couple months. So, if she's paying very astute attention, she would say that. This is a tough question for me to answer, because Randee has done so very many nice things for me. And I honestly, I'm not good at ranking this type of stuff, but I don't know, I guess I'll say having all our friends come out to see my band play or something. That's pretty cool. Nicest thing I've done for Randee, I would imagine, would probably be, I would say, providing assistance, helping, being strong for her when Meryl was sick. I think that'd probably rank number one. Number two would be allowing her to get awful.
Go.
My least favorite celebrity. My least favorite celebrity crush is Kim Kardashian, or really any of the Kardashians. I hate all of them. I hope they all disappear. It doesn't have to be brutal, but they all must leave this earth because they are so very awful, and they killed the fish on their show, and animal violence is not something I will tolerate.
Go.
My favorite thing about Randee is a very difficult question to answer because there are so very many things. So I don't know if I can give one thing. I think what I would say is that her overall upbeat persona, her silliness, the amount of love she gives to me, which is making me feel like I'm always at home. So it's very hard for me to just say one thing. I guess if I had to say one thing, and it was something that Randee would supposedly have to guess, it would be because she's such a big city hat.